Hello students, today we are going to discuss pinacol rearrangement, which is very important name reaction in the diol. See, this is a diol, 1,2 diol. Why it is called 1,2 diol? Because two OH groups are there on adjacent position. If I number this as 1, it is 2. So it is 1,2 diol. Di means 2, all means hydroxy group, that is alcohol. So two OH groups are there, that's why it is a diol, and their position is adjacent to each other, that's why they are vicinal diol, or also called as a 1,2 diol. These 1,2 diols are also commonly called as a pinacol. Particularly the name of this compound is 2,3-dimethyl butane 2,3 diol. Let us see the nomenclature of this. How many carbons are there in the long chain? 4 carbons. So 4 carbon means butane. Now replace E by OL because alcohol is there. As there are two OH groups, two alcoholic groups, so replace E by diol. Two OH groups are there. So it is butane diol. Now what is the position of these OH groups on the carbon chain? If I start the numbering from this side, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 2 and 3 position. If I start the numbering from this side, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3 position. So two OH groups are present at 2 and 3 position. That's why it is a 2,3 diol. Okay. Then see, along with these two OH groups, these two methyl groups are also there, which are present on the alkyl chain. So this methyl group is present on second carbon, this methyl group is present on third carbon. So it is 2,3-dimethyl butane 2,3 diol. Here comma should not be there, here instead of that hyphen should be there, dash. Okay, so its name is 2,3-dimethyl butane 2,3 diol. When such diols or pinacol are treated with dilute sulfuric acid or any acidic media, the rearrangement reaction takes place and we get pinacolan. What is pinacolan? See here. It is a ketone. Pinacolan is ketone. See C double bond O carbonyl group. It is a ketonic group, all of you know, and this is tertiary butyl group. So pinacol, that is glycol, is converted into ketone, that is pinacolan. This is pinacolan rearrangement. Now it is interesting to see its mechanism. That is the path of the reaction, that is how it is proceed. Let us see. Very interesting to see the mechanism. See, this is the first step, that is protonation of 1,2 diol. 1,2 diol means glycol. This is H positive, that is proton, because we have used the sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid. And as per Levy's Lorentz-Bronsted concept, acid is proton donor. So this is the proton. Now this proton, it is electron deficient. All of you know that it is electron deficient. As it is electron deficient, what is its demand? Its demand is electron. So definitely it will attack on the lone pair of the atom, means that is electron rich center. So which is the electron rich center in our pinacol? Of course, oxygen. Why? Because oxygen possesses lone pair of electron. Now this proton, that is electrophile, that is electron deficient species, will attack on the lone pair of oxygen. Or in other words, we can say that oxygen donates its lone pair to the H positive, that is electron deficient species. And the bond is formed. What is the nature of this bond between oxygen and hydrogen? It is a coordinate bond. The coordinate bond formed between oxygen and hydrogen, and as oxygen donates its lone pair, one of the lone pair. How many lone pairs are there with oxygen? There are 2 lone pairs with oxygen. Out of that lone pair, 2 lone pair, one lone pair has been donated to the electron deficient center, that is electron deficient species, that is H positive ion proton. And as I told you, this bond is a coordinate bond. As the flow of electron is from oxygen to the hydrogen, both the electrons are contributed by the oxygen, not by the hydrogen, and therefore oxygen bears positive charge. That positive charge shows the electron deficiency. Okay, so oxygen is here electron deficient. This is called as a protonated diol. Now is it stable? Of course not. So as it is not stable, what happens in the next step, there will be the elimination of water molecule. What happens here? This carbon oxygen bond will break heterolytically. This bonded pair of electron between carbon and oxygen will be shifted on the oxygen, and ultimately what will happen, this carbon will have the positive charge, means it will become deficient, it will have the positive charge, and oxygen will gain its lone pair which was initially lost, which was donated to the H positive ion, and there is a loss of water molecule, H2O molecule, there is a formation of carbonium ion. Here you can see that the water molecule is lost and there is a formation of carbonium ion. Carbon having positive charge is called carbonium ion or carbocation. This carbon having positive charge is stable or unstable? Of course it is unstable. How many electrons are there in the outermost orbit? 6 electrons. 2 from each bond, 2, 4, 6. What is the octet rule? There should be 8 electrons. So there is a deficiency of 2 electrons. There is a deficiency or poorness of 2 electrons. So its demand is of 2 electrons. So it is unstable. It is electrophilic in nature. And obviously what is its demand? Its demand is electron again. Let us see once again the first step and then we will see the second step. Proton, oxygen bond formation, oxonium ion formation, then loss of water molecule, formation of carbonium ion, and now carbonium ion is electron deficient, and that's carbonium ion. Now what happens? It is a very crucial step in pinnacle-pinnacolon rearrangement, that is called as a 1,2 alkyl shift. See this one. Now as this center is electron deficient, this alkyl group from the adjacent carbon migrates to the electron deficient center along with bonded pair of electron. I am repeating again. As the center is deficient, its demand is of electron. So in the next step, this alkyl group, here methyl group particularly, migrates or transfer to this deficient carbon along with this bonded pair of electrons. So methyl group, methyl electron rich and this carbon deficient bond is formed. You can clearly see here carbon-carbon bond formation. Carbonium ion and this is methyl group bond is formed. As a result, what happens? What is the charge on this carbon? Because methyl group migrates along with bonded pair of electron. Now the carbon is electron deficient. So as soon as carbon bears positive charge, this oxygen donates its lone pair here to this carbon. So the new bond is formed between carbon and oxygen. As oxygen donates lone pair, 2 lone pairs are there, 1 lone pair is utilized here in the formation of pi bond. And as oxygen's lone pair is utilized here, there is a positive charge formation on oxygen takes place. So oxygen bears positive charge. Methyl group transfer and oxygen donates lone pair, oxonium ion formation. Oxygen having positive charge is called oxonium ion. Takes place simultaneously. So it is a protonated ketone, or you may say there is a formation of carbonium ion. Okay, why it is called as a 1,2 alkyl shift? Because the alkyl group is migrate to the adjacent carbon. If I give the number 1 to this, it is 2. So the methyl group from 2 position, it is not IUPAC nomenclature, it is just to see the shifting. Methyl group from the second position is migrates to the first position or vice versa. So it is a 1,2 alkyl shift. Okay, so what is obtained there? Oxonium ion. Okay, is it stable? No, it is again unstable. So it will try to stabilize. So in the final step, 4th step, what happens? See. In the last step, now deprotonation takes place. Being oxygen as a deficient, oxygen will gain its lone pair from the hydrogen, and there is a loss of H positive ion, loss of proton takes place. H positive is loss. Oxygen gain its lone pair. This is the oxygen which gain its lone pair, and we get this ketone. What is the name of this ketone? It is a pinacolan. Common name is pinacolan, or you may simply say ketone. So it is very interesting mechanism. I am repeating once again these 4 steps in the mechanism. See, this is a pinacolan rearrangement. 1,2-diol or vicinal diol are required. Acidic condition, we get ketone. Then mechanism, in the first step, protonation, oxonium ion formation. In the second step, what happens? Loss of water molecule, carbonium ion formation. Third step, very interesting, alkyl group shifting from adjacent carbon to this deficient along with its bonded pair of electron. And what is the charge on the carbon? Positive. As the carbon is electron deficient, oxygen donates lone pair, pi bond formation, oxygen loses its lone pair, that's why positive charge, it is oxonium ion. And finally, loss of proton. Last step is deprotonation, oxygen gain its lone pair. As oxygen is more electronegative, it will no longer will remain deficient in the very immediate step. It will gain its lone pair from the proton. Loss of proton, oxygen gain its lone pair, we get this stable product ketone. Here it is called as a pinacolan. That's all for pinacolan reaction. In the next lecture, we will see the trihydric alcohols, which will be the last part of this alcohol. In the first lecture of this series in alcohol, we discuss about the alcohols in general, its classification, nomenclature. After that, dihydric alcohols, then a very interesting reaction, pinacolan, and in the next lecture, we are to discuss trihydric alcohols. Thank you.